Hello everyone, my name is Mamta Bhardwaj and I'm working in Chandigarh University as an aptitude trainer. So in today's session, we will do the topic profit and loss. So that is the very important topic is this. This is from quant section. And what we are going to cover up in this topic is what is cost price, what is selling price, how you can find out the profit, loss, discount, and so on. So now we will discuss the topic with the help of the PPT. So let me share the PPT. So here is the PPT. And the topic is profit and loss. So what we are going to cover up in profit and loss is the basic concepts and the formulas, concept of profit and loss percent, the relation between the cost price, selling price, and the market price and the discount percent, successive discount problems, number of article-based concepts, and the concept of dishonest shopkeeper and the faulty weight. So the first concept is profit and loss basic concepts. What is cost price? The price at which an object is purchased is known as its cost price. And the selling price is the price at which the object is sold. That is known as the selling price. And when the selling price is less than the cost price, there is loss. And the profit is when the selling price is more than the cost price, there is profit. So when the selling price is more than the cost price, there is profit. So selling price minus the cost price is profit. Now here are some formulas related to profit and loss. So this we have already discussed. Profit is the selling price minus the cost price, or we can say when the selling price is more than the cost price, there is profit. And whenever the cost price is more than the selling price, there is always loss. So profit percent is equal to profit upon selling price into 100. And loss percent is nothing but loss upon the cost price into 100. And whenever you have to find out the selling price when the cost price is given to you and the profit percent is given to you. So selling price, it will be equal to 100 plus profit percent upon 100 into cost price. And whenever the loss percent is given to you, so selling price, it will be equal to 100 minus loss percent upon 100 into the cost price. And if the selling price is given to you and either the profit percent or the loss percent is given to you, you can find out the cost price by using the same concept. Now do remember one thing, that profit percent and loss percent both are calculated on the cost price unless it is given in the statement that you need to find out the profit percent or the loss percent on the selling price. So profit percent and loss percent, these two are calculated on always on the cost price. So let's move ahead. So when profit percent is given to you, let's say 10% profit is given to you. So 10% profit, if we assume the cost price as 100, so if 10% is profit is given to you, the selling price becomes 110 because profit percent is always calculated on the cost price. So cost price is given to us as 100. The selling price, it comes out to be 100 plus 10, which becomes 110. And whenever loss percent is given to us, let's say 10% loss is given. So 10% loss means we need to subtract this 10 from the cost price. So selling price becomes 90% of the cost price. So we can use this concept while solving the questions. Now we will do a basic example. Suppose a shopkeeper has bought 1 kg of apple for rupees 100 and sold it for rupees 120 per kg. So how much is the profit percent gained by him? So here the cost price is given to us as rupees 100 and the selling price is given 120. So the profit, we know the selling price minus the cost price. Here the selling price is more than the cost price. So there is a profit of rupees 20. But what we have to find out, we need to find out profit percent. So profit percent will be equal to profit upon cost price into 100. So here the cost price is 100 and profit is 20. So 20 is 20 percent of 100. So we will get the profit percent as 20. Now we will do a question based on the same concept. A man buys a fan for rupees 1000 and sells it at a loss of 15%. So what is the selling price of the fan? So if you want, you can use the formula which we have already discussed, or we can also solve the question by using the percentage method, or you can say the unitary approach, or you can use the fraction method to solve the question. So here we can assume the cost price as 100. Rather, instead of using 1000, we will assume the cost price as 100. And as there is a loss of 15%, so selling price becomes 100 minus 15, which is equal to 85. So cost price we have assumed as 100, but actual cost price is given to us as 1000. It means 100 units equals to 1000. So 1 unit, it will be equal to 10. And we need to find out the value of 85 units means 85. So it will give us 850. So the selling price of the fan, it comes out to be rupees 850. I hope the concept is clear. So let's move ahead. Now we will discuss about the relationship between the cost price, selling price, and marked price. Marked price is nothing but the markup price, MRP, print rate. So if the markup is there and after discount, there is a profit. So the cost price, that will be less than the selling price, and selling price, it should be less than the marked price if there is a profit. And if there is no profit, no loss, no profit, no loss, what it means when the cost price is equal to the selling price, there is no profit, no loss. So profit, no loss, it means selling price equal to the cost price, and both should be less than marked price. Now, if markup is there and after discount there is a loss, then selling price is less than the cost price, and cost price, it should be less than the market price, or you can say marked price. Now we will discuss what is discount. Discount is the difference between the marked price and the selling price. And discount percent is discount upon marked price into 100. So do remember, discount is deducted from marked price. So discount is always calculated on the market price. If we have to find out discount percent, so discount percent will always be found out on the marked price. Now we will do a question based on this. So this is an example. If a pen costs rupees 50 and after 10% discount, what is the actual price or marked price of the pen? There is a discount of 10%. Cost of the pen is 50. And after 10% discount, we need to find out the marked price. After giving 10% discount, a pen costs 50. So what will be the marked price of the pen? So if we use the formula here, discount is the difference between the marked price and the selling price. And discount percent is discount upon market price into 100. So as 10% discount is given, so 100 minus 10, it will give us 90%, and 90% of the market price, it will be equal to 50. So we can simply say 90% of the market price will be equal to 50. And we need to find out the marked price. So it will be equal to 50 into 100 upon 90, which will give us 55.55. So it comes out to be the market price, and discount is always given on the marked price. Discount is always given on the marked price. Now we will use the another concept, very important concept, that is successive discount. When there are two successful profits, say M% and N%, then the net percentage profit is equal to M plus N plus Mn upon 100. If two successive profit percentage are given to us and we need to find out the net percentage profit, then we will add all these values. First plus second plus multiplication of both and divided by 100 over here. And when profit is M% and loss is N%, then the net profit or loss, it will be equal to minus. Whenever there is a profit, we will use the plus sign, and whenever there is a loss, we will use the minus sign. And if two successive discounts are there, let's say D1 and D2, right? D1 and D2. So it will be equal to minus D1 minus D2 and minus D1 into minus D2 upon 100%. So this becomes plus minus minus, it comes out to be plus. So if we take the negative sign outside, it becomes D1 plus D2 minus D1 D2 by 100%. If two successive discounts are given to you, then we will use this concept. Now find a single discount equal to the successive discounts of 10% and 20% in percentage. Now we will use the same concept, D1 plus D2 minus D1 into D2 by 100. So it will give us 28% overall discount, or we can say the net discount of the two successive discounts of 10% and 20%. We can say there is an overall discount of 28%. Now we will do a question. A merchant decided to mark up his goods by 20% and then offered 10% discount. So what will be a percentage of profit or loss? Mark up his goods by 20%. It means we will use 20% with plus sign, and offered a discount of 10%. So minus 10% and minus 20 into 10 by 100. So this will be cancelled out, and 20 minus 10, it comes out to be 10. 10 minus 2, it will be 8. So we are getting 8 with the positive sign. It means there is a profit of 8%. If you will get the overall answer with the positive sign, it means there is an overall profit. And if you will get the overall answer with the minus sign, it means there is overall loss. So as we got the answer as 8%, so there is a profit of 8%. So now we will discuss the next concept, the concept based on the number of articles. So there are basically two cases, case 1 and case 2. So equal percent profit and loss on the same cost price of two articles. Let's assume that the cost price of two items are X, and one is sold at a loss of P% and other is sold at a profit of P%. Then always remember there is no profit, no loss. If two particular items, their cost price is same, that is X, on selling the first article, there is a profit of P%, and on selling the other, there is a loss of P%. So overall, there is no profit, no loss. And case 2, equal percentage profit and loss on the same selling price of two articles. So if two items are sold at rupees X each, here selling price of two items is given to us as X. One sold at a loss of P% and other at a gain of P%. Then overall there is always loss. And how you can find out the loss percent? So loss percent will be equal to common loss or gain. Here we assume the common loss or gain as P. So it will be P square by 100%. So this is the overall loss in percentage. The next one is when the selling price of X articles is equal to the cost price of Y articles. Then what is the earned profit in percentage? So it might be profit, it might be loss. So we can do the question as profit percent equals to 100 into difference in X and Y upon X. This we will discuss with the help of an example. So first of all, we will discuss this example. A dealer sold two TV sets for rupees 7,400 each. On one he gains 10% and on other he lost 10%. The dealer gain or loss in the transaction was, so here selling price of both the TV sets is same, that is 7,400. On selling the first, he makes a profit of 10%, and on selling the other, he makes a loss of 10%. So as we have already discussed, in this kind of transaction, When the selling price is same, there is always loss percent. So how you can find out this loss percent? That is equal to common loss or gain square upon 100. So common loss and gain is 10. So 10 square is 100, 100 by 100, it will give us 1% loss. So overall, there is a loss of 1% because the selling price of two TV sets is given to us, which is 7,400 for each. So there is a loss of 1%. Now we will do a question. So the percentage profit earned by selling an article for rupees 1920 is equal to the percentage loss incurred by selling the same article for rupees 1280. So at what price should the article be sold to make 30% profit? So do remember one thing, whenever the profit percent by selling an article for some value is equal to the loss percent by selling the same article for another value, the cost price will always be equal to half of the sum of both the selling prices. So here the total cost price becomes 3,200 and half of 3,200, it will give us 1,600. Now what we need to calculate, at what price should the article be sold to make 30% profit? So we need to find out the selling price. So cost price is given to us as 1,600 and there is a profit of 30%. So 30%, if we assume the cost price as 100, so profit is 30%, it means the selling price becomes 130. So we need to find out 130% of 1,600 and it will give us 2080. Option D as the answer. So 2080, it will be the selling price of the article. I hope the concept is clear. So let's move ahead for the another example. The cost price of 16 articles is equal to the selling price of 12 articles. So find the gain or loss percent on one article. So cost price of 16 articles, it will be equal to the selling price of 12 articles. So here we can use the concept of ratio, cost price upon selling price, which is equal to 12 by 16. It comes out to be 3 by 4. So here we can assume the cost price as 3 and the selling price as 4. So if the cost price of an article is 3 and the selling price is 4, it means there is a profit of rupees 1, 4 minus 3, right? And we have to find out either the gain or loss. As we know, there is a profit of rupees 1 and profit or loss is always calculated on the cost price. So the cost price is 3 and there is a profit of rupees 1. So how much percent is this? So if you know how you can convert this fraction value into the decimal percentage value, we will know 1 by 3 of 100 is nothing but 33.33%. So there is a gain of, not the loss of, as there is a profit. So there is a profit of, or you can say the gain of 33.33%. So we can do this kind of question by using the ratio approach. So now let's move ahead. Now we will discuss the concept of dishonest shopkeeper or faulty weight. So what is a dishonest dealer? A dishonest dealer is one who claims to sell his product in the welfare of the customer, or you can say at the cost price. But either he alters the weight or he marks up the price so high and then gives discount to attract the customer, right? So let's assume a shopkeeper professes to sell his goods at the cost price, but he uses the false weight. Then there is a profit to him. So how you can find out the profit? So there are two ways. So first of all, let's assume the shopkeeper makes a gain of, there is a gain of G%. Overall gain is G%. So 100 plus G upon 100 plus X, that is equal to true weight upon false weight. Here G is the overall gain percentage and X is the percentage loss or percentage gain, right? We will do the next concept in the next slide. First of all, we will take one example. So a dishonest merchant sell his grocery using weight 10% less than the true weight and makes a profit of 20%. So find his total percentage profit. So we can do the same question by using this approach. So we need to find out the total profit percentage. Means we need to find out the overall gain percent. So we have to calculate the value of G. So 100 plus G upon 100 plus X. Here X is his profit, which is 20, equals to the true weight upon false weight. So let's assume that the true weight is 1000 and he sells the grocery using the weight 10% less than the true weight. It means 900. He is using, let's say, 900 grams instead of 1000 grams. So this into 9, which is equal to 120, right? And this becomes 1200, 300 into 100. So here, what is his overall profit? So he's gaining 300, on which he's gaining 300 on 900. So how much percent is this? Again, 33.33%. He makes a profit of 300 by giving 900. So he makes a profit of 33.33%. So let's do another concept. Here the gain percentage is equal to error upon true weight minus error into 100. Here, let's assume that a shopkeeper has to give 1000 grams of sugar, let's say sugar, but he is giving only 800 grams. So by giving less quantity, he makes the profit. So how much profit he is making? You can find out his profit percent by using this concept. Now we will discuss this concept with the help of example. A dishonest dealer professes to sell his goods at the cost price but uses a false weight and gains 20%. So for a kilogram, he uses a weight of, so he makes a profit of 20%. And we need to find out for a kilogram, how much gram he uses. So we can use the concept we have discussed, that is error upon true value minus error into 100 equals to profit percent. Here, let's assume the error is as X. And actually he has to give 1000 grams, that is 1 kg. And he makes a profit of 20%. So when we solve, we will get the value of error as 166.67 grams. And we need to find out how much he is using instead of 1000 grams. So we need to find out the difference between these two values. So we will get 833.33 grams. So this is the weight he is using instead of using 1000 grams. So let's discuss the concept once again with the help of questions. Now we will do this question. Let a dishonest shopkeeper sell sugar at rupees 25 per kg, which he has bought at rupees 20 per kg, and he is giving 800 grams instead of 1000 grams. So find his actual profit percent. So first of all, he is making profit on money, right? A dishonest shopkeeper sells sugar at rupees 25. He is selling sugar per kg at rupees 25, which he has bought for rupees 20 per kg. So profit is equal to 5 per kg. And how much profit he got in percentage? So in percentage, he is making 25% profit. As we know, profit percent is always calculated on the cost price, as well as he is also making the profit on quantity. So he is giving 800 grams instead of 1000 grams. So 800 grams instead of 1000 grams. So what is the error? Here the error is of 200 grams. And we know the profit percent is equal to error upon true value minus error into 100. So error is of 200. true value 1000 and 200 is of error. So it will give us 200 by 800 into 100, which is again 25% profit. So what is his overall profit? Because he's making profit by means of money and by means of quantity as well. So now we will use the successive approach to find out the overall profit, right? So now 25 plus 25 plus 25 into 25 upon 100. So this is 50 plus 6.25. It will give us 56.25% profit. So 56.25 is the correct answer. Here we use the approach as error equal to percentage of profit equal to error upon true value minus error into 100%. I hope the concept is clear. So this is all about today's session. I hope you have learned a lot from today's session. So thank you so much. Have a great day ahead. Wish you very good luck. Thanks a lot.